look back at it, look back at it. Then I put it but in it bat it. Ooh, baby, look at that, dog. Softly grip the disc like you're holding your girl's butt, you feel me? Soft, nice and smooth. Get that in your head. There it is. Boom. That's so mean. That's so rude. That's so everything else but good. Oh snap. This ugly bug that's flying by. See, look, this is the reason why Rock Lee is probably my favorite anime characters, because me and him have a lot of similarities. He uprooted a tree at like 12, 13 years old, and I'm just taking trunks right out of the ground with the disc. So take that for however you want. That was not pre-planned. I'm just that strong, you feel me? Oh, wait a minute. Listen to the Joe Rogan podcast right now. I forgot I was doing little warm-ups. That's why we're kind of like sweating right now. But hey, we're back here, back on the grind, back at the Simmons disc golf course. Trying to just see how good we could shoot. I threw a couple practice shots, threw some putts. But we're still going to be taking 2 off the front because we always do. That's how you play casual rounds. But anyways, we got hole 1, par 3, 304 feet. I got 2 Firebirds in the bag now on purpose, because this one's straighter and this one is not the most overstable, but it's still a little bit straighter, but it still has that nice little fight at the end, but it also doesn't go very far. This is like my distance Firebird, and this is like my put it there kind of Firebird. Alrighty, and I'm turning down the brightness. Y'all probably can't see me because of how dark I am, or maybe I can. Maybe I just stand in the light a little bit more. But yeah, I think the goal, we're just gonna play 9 holes out here. I think the goal for this Simmons course, probably like 3 or 4 under going into it. Haven't really shot that good on a front 9 before, but I mean, there's always a first time for everything, so why not today? And then also, I'm playing a tournament this weekend, so I kind of want to get everything kind of situated, what we need to work on, what we don't need to work on, spots that we might need filled. So that's why I'm right here. That's why I'm out here now. Let's just get this talking over with, and let's just go ahead and throw these discs. I knew that's turn. Thank you. Now go back right real quick. Alright, I don't think that's probably the worst. Definitely probably need just a little bit more overstability to actually get that to cut back a little bit more right. Oh, wait a minute. Alright, so that's kind of interesting because I haven't thrown any of those. I haven't thrown that green Firebird in like dead calm weather, which we kind of got today. So for it to be that overstable, kind of a good news or a good sign for us right now. I think the best thing about this one was that it didn't have any low hanging branches. So there was nothing for our disc to kind of get caught up in. So I just picked up the second one. We are throwing the first one. So we can start this off good. Oh, buddy, that could have caught. Why was that? That was like super close. If there's a way for me to put like some kind of pine tar on my disc and it be legal, I'll do that every single day. We were probably just inches away from actually making that. Some things you do great, some things you don't. And this hole right here is something that I do pretty well. Hopefully we can just throw this one right in the basket. That's never gonna do it. Oh, that went way long. Not good right there. Not good back there. Okay, not as far as I thought it was gonna be. I thought we were gonna be at least like 600 long, but good thing that the zone doesn't have too much glide. I would say we're probably like on the edge of circle right here. Look back at it. Look back at it. Then I put it but in it bat it. Ooh, baby, look at that, dog. Got us a birdie, a nice little one too. Hole 3 is a par 3, 366 feet. It might be harder for y'all to see the basket going further down there because it does get a little bit darker. But we're gonna just try to pipe something just down the fairway. Probably our rock. Put on just like a slight bit of turn. It should fade a little bit. But hopefully if we throw it right, get us a nice little cut in right directly to the basket. Softly grip the disc like you're holding your girl's butt, you feel me? Soft, nice and smooth. Get that in your head. Oh, that's way too high. Get lucky, please. I think he might have just smacked down, but we'll be able to get up and down for our 3. I kind of just pulled it off to the right, but I mean, that was a good line. The way I wanted to release the disc and everything was perfect. It was just like yanked it a little bit too far. We are up there in the tree, man. It's unfortunate to be inside a tree though, because that means I'm probably gonna spend like another 5-6 years probably trying to get it down. We did it. It's just too easy. Hit it. Dang, we hit it. Just left. I want 2 discs up there, so that's the only thing. Alrighty, after about, oh snap, why am I so dark? Let me brighten myself up a little bit so y'all can see me. Alright, yeah, like I said, after about a good like 40 minutes trying to get the disc down, we finally got it. Taking our par, still 1 under. Let's see if we just log back in, because that did take us for like a nice little detour. Okay, par 4, oh no, hole 4, par 4, 445 feet. We're not gonna be throwing nothing up into the trees, so there shouldn't be no reason for us to get stuck inside the trees again. But we're just gonna throw it out there that if I do put it inside some trees and I gotta get this down anymore, I'm probably just gonna end the video right where it is, because that took up way too much time that I do not have. But this one is pretty simple. All you really want to do is just get out of this little gap. If you don't get out of the gap, then you're pretty much canceling out birdie. But once you do make it at least to the gap to where you can get up the hill, and further down is better, but just looking up the hill is pretty much the best that you could do here. And then from there, it's just like a nice little pitch up to the basket, and then just tap out your bird. Let's just see if we can do that. The Zona West can't reach that back wall, so I think I'm just gonna blast this semi-hard, and I just know it's gonna go right. Or you can hit the first available. Sometimes you can squeeze through that little gap and you can get lucky. But I mean, if you hit it just dead on, then you're just basically stopping yourself in the tracks. What I am about to attempt is probably just a high level of idiocracy, whatever it is. Basically, it's just gonna be dumb. But I'm just gonna see if I can just progress up there as much as I can. I can easily just throw a chip forehand out to the left side and get out of the gap. But I kind of want to get up there to make our upshot the most easiest. So I'm probably just going to try to blast something just dead straight. See if we can just not get either to the left of that tree. Actually, I want to be left of that tree, just for the fact that on the right side, there's another bush that kind of prevent you from getting up and down. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is just forehand something a little bit less stable, which will probably be my scorch. And we're just going to see if we cannot just get up there a decent amount. Miss it. Okay, that's good. That's honestly not the worst shot. We released it how we wanted to. I just thought it was gonna kind of flex over just a little bit more. But we're out in the open. We'll be able to get our up and down if we could throw a nice, decent third shot. Now, ideally, you kind of want your drive to be up here or just a little bit more right. But unless you suck like how I do, it's hard to do every single time. But whenever we get it, it's typically good. And we typically take our 4s the other way, which is a missed putt and then a comebacker. Just a nice little slight hyzer over this middle tree. You don't gotta throw it hard now. That's not slight hyzer. Please get over there. Ah, dang it. That's so bad, dude. Whenever I say slight hyzer, I mean just to lean my body over just a little bit so I can actually throw it on that angle, not throw it flat and pull it off to the right. But something we noticed earlier now, that's already 2 shots pulled right with the backhand. Need to fix that immediately. All right, now this is gonna determine the rest of our round. If we could somehow pick this one up, I'm pretty confident we could lock into a zone where we could possibly make a few birdies. But if we miss this, whew, we might just have to become comedic relief. There it is. Boom! That's so mean. That's so rude. That's so everything else but good. Oh snap. There's this ugly bug that's flying by. Whew. I think it was huge, dog. Looks like a tiny little bird. Gotta get off this hole before it kills me. Alright, so I'm gonna give y'all a little pop quiz right here. Guess what scares me the most? No, it's not like the big animals. It's always gonna be the big bugs, man. Snakes and everything, they're terrifying. But I mean, you could always avoid them, you know what I'm saying? they're not gonna be too far as long as you don't mess with them. They don't mess with you. But the things that get me, man, are the bugs, bruh. Big bugs, like your centipedes, your scorpions. Is a scorpion a bug? Spiders, and things that fly are probably the most terrifying. I don't like bees. I don't like hornets. And then whatever that thing was that was flying by. Don't know what that is, but it looked scary. But anyways, off that topic, before I freak myself out and feel like I got stuff flying all around me, we got hole 5, part 3, 200, maybe 381 feet. I think it's probably 281 feet. Pretty much dead straight. Or you want to throw something that can fly straight for a little bit and have a nice little bite at the end. I think honestly, the resistor has been flying pretty good for me. It's just more reliable than everything else in my bag, so I think that's what we're gonna go with. And just see if we can get right. That's perfect. Ah, we hit the branches, we hit the trees up there. So at least we're gonna be looking at the basket, but I really wanted that to be like a nice little skip left past the guardian trees. See, look, this is the reason why Rock Lee is probably my favorite anime characters, because me and him have a lot of similarities. He uprooted a tree at like 12, 13 years old, and I'm just taking trunks right out of the ground with the disc. So take that for however you want. That was not pre-planned. I'm just that strong, you feel me? Thought I missed that. But these baskets better watch out. If I put it just a little too much velocity, might have to be replacing some of these baskets, man. I'll take them out right out of the ground. Hole 6 at May Simmons. If you're from Lubbock, you know all about it. This is where you empty your bag out typically. If you're not from Lubbock, you might want to take a visit to Lubbock to play this hole. Beautiful hole. It's just gonna be crazy because on the next hole we're gonna be talking about how I just aced it. I mean, we already know what's gonna happen. It's just gonna go a little bit right for a little bit. The luna's just gonna fly just a little bit right, and then towards the end, because of the tailwind, it's just gonna hook up, go fly dead straight center of the pole, stick, and we're just gonna be celebrating after that. So ain't nothing much to it but to do it. Oh, that's not an ace. What am I doing? What the heck? That was not part of the plan. Man, bro, it just sucks always getting birdies, man. It's like this course has it out to get me, bro. Like, it doesn't want to give up no aces or anything. This is just a terrible chain out, honestly. Oh, thought we were going to talk about getting a birdie like it was going to be easy, but just left it a little bit too high. I knew we had to spin it just a little bit to kind of get it to fly the distance we wanted to, but just had too much juice, man. Do you ever play with those guys that like miss like every which way on the basket and they just still say it's a chain out? Like, honestly, I know when a basket should catch and when it shouldn't catch. Both the putts that I missed today, those shouldn't have gone in, but the course could be a little bit fair, you know what I'm saying? Give one and take one, but they're both left side, so I don't blame the basket for not catching them. Maybe we could putt a little bit better, but it is what it is, man. You just gotta take what the course could give you. I think right here, we're gonna try out this enforcer. I just barely got it. And we're just gonna see if we cannot get up there. We got a nice little left to right wind. So I think I'm just gonna put on some hyzer off to the left side, so we just not get it to crash right next to the basket. I mean, that should be good. Oh, flash the basket one time, why don't we? Hopefully that's parked. That should be parked. If it's not parked, then I don't know, probably go make out with like 5 dudes or something. Oh man, thank goodness it wasn't parked. Not because of what I said on the box, but just because we need to work on our putting practice. If I miss this, then I like guys. Dang it, man. Well, at least we got a bird. It's funny because like the more jokes that I make, I might lose a lot of subscribers, but it's alright. It's not that disc golf is, it's just I happen to play disc golf. That's the only thing. Hole 8, yeah, we just got that bird. That puts us at 2 down with the bogey. If we get these next 2, then we hit our goal. We're gonna throw the streamline runway. Let's just see if I could just pipe it down the gap, the wide open gap. The Kim Kardashian gap. I think that's money, dude. Yeah, that should be good. It's time to clutch up right here. Got a nice little tester. Need to get 3 under before going into the last hole to make our dreams a reality. Ah, 2 right. That's unfortunate. If we'd have done that, I'd have probably been highly upset, but that didn't happen, so we missed right. Now the only thing that could save us for our goal is possibly getting the ace, which hole 9 is pretty impossible. And that's the only reason why I don't kind of put hard. And that's honestly the reason why I don't put hard on these baskets, because they typically like to do that. So when I come out here, I like to just kind of soft the putter into the basket. Because I mean, if you just, oh, I guess that one's stuck. We'll probably just do that one just a little bit too high. But either way, these baskets do like to produce a lot of spit outs. Okay, hole 9, par 3, 264 feet. And it probably gets a little bit darker for y'all to see down there. But the basket goes pretty much out this gap. And then you want something kind of just bending left the entire way. I would take the easy way out and just forehand something in there, preserve the 2 under lead. Or the 2 under scorecard. But we like birdies on this channel. And y'all like birdies. Y'all like watching birdies. So let's see if we can not just pipe one down this gap and not get left. Oh, we missed the Mando. Well, let's just proceed to the drop zone. It's not very far from the basket. Let's just walk down, take a trip down memory lane right quick. And oh snap, we're already here. Yeah, we gotta go through it again. So this is a guaranteed, what is it called? 4, if we could get it close to the basket. But if we hit anything sooner, possibly taking a 5 right here. Ah, just not far enough. Dang it. I bet you anything, we probably should just do the regular zone instead of the zone OS. Or that line with the zone OS would have been perfect. I guess we still don't know what to do here. This is the hole that whenever you come out here, you always want to at least score from hole 1 to hole 8. You want to just get as many birdies as you can, because you're at least going to wipe away 1, maybe 2 or more strokes just on this hole. That's if you get through the gap. But sometimes even whenever you get into a gap, you hit some of these trees that are further down in the gap, and they kick you to a terrible spot, and you just got to scramble the entire way. And there's also water on the right side. So if you get out of this hole with the par or even a birdie, then you're doing really good. I think we did it. Oh, that was the perfect height. Oh, faded right in front of it. Not enough power, my guy. Thought we had it. Alrighty, that was very anticlimactic of this round. Started off pretty good, then got like a terrible bogey that we probably shouldn't have gotten any time on that hole. Missed a few putts inside the circle, but hey, that's just what we do, man. That's why you come to the Isaac Montez Disc Golf channel, you know? Not to see good golf, but to see me blow some crazy leads. I hate it. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more stuff like this, or if you want to just see more casual rounds, you like in the casual rounds, or if you want to see any other rounds or anything else, but yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.